We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Jamal Shorty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses inside. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base. You have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a snap throw over to third, and he just manages to get his hand in. Grounded back up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
First baseman.
Stepping up now, Matt Adams. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before. And that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Sinker. 3-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 6, left fielder
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he watches ball 1 from the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Settling in now, Brandon Phillips trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. So it's first and second with two men gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw in time. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Starling
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Right fielder Jason Hayward.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a knuckleball in the dirt. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder number 11.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The batter, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Shorty.
Jamal Shorty squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. And now a pitch that ties him up as he has to fight to stay alive as this is pushed foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner goes for second. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. Hard hit ball to second. Bare-handed for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So here's Matt Kemp now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Kyle Schwarber.
And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Alex Avila. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Now here's his swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Into the box now, Anthony goes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta.
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just a tick behind for a strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony goes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Standing in, Addison Russell. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte is there, and it's a very digging in for his second at bat. Brandon Phillips. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Swings through it for strike number 2. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game. And you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Ghost. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in once again, Jamal Shorty. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off the
far.
Chicago fourth, center fielder, number
Into
7.
the windup and the pitch. Towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Jason
Right
Hayward
fielder,
now.
number
0 for 1
22,
for him here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Hard on the ground towards short. Shorty scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2
Leading
on
off
his
for
line
Atlanta.
so far in the game.
Designated hitter.
First
Matt
offering on its way.
Kemp.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Scooped up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nick
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. For McCutchen, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Russell gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. Adams comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Alex Avila comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Number 40.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Adams is there. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing by Phillips as he sends this one on the ground to his opposite number at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Catcher Kurt
Into
Suzuki.
the windup and the pitch. Kurt Suzuki is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Anthony goes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Anthony goes.
Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ben Zobrist, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding in, Starling Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Dickey comes set. Needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Jason Hayward is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. A big league effort to snag that ball, but he can't get it out, and now the bases are loaded. Digging in to try it again.
Third baseman, Rex Ryan.
First pitch on its way. And a knuckleball in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Marte scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Knuckleball, 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out.
And the throw is in time to... Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the Braves, shortstop, Jamal.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Your attention,
Mike
please.
Montgomery is
Now
on
pitching
the...
for the Cubs, number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Third baseman, number
Standing
5.
in, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding
The batter, the designated hitter.
Carl Edwards Jr. will get the ball.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 6.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that. Ready once again, Alex Avila. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Baseman, Alex
Here is a
Avila.
ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. At the plate, Anthony goes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony
Lays off 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Ben Zobrist.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now. Addison Russell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. John Jay will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Don't know where that thing's going. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
To second for 1. Relay to first in. Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Glenn Perkins will come on in relief now.
Cubs, number 15, Len.
Dansby Swanson is going to be asked to get.
Number 7.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs. Just reach back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dansby Swanson goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He's around first, heading for two, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Into the box now.
The second baseman, number 4,
Pedro Strop enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 46.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. For Markakis, that's his first double on the year, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. Into the box now, Starling Marte.
For the Cubs. Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Hayward.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. 2-1.
That's a ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. Chopped in front of home plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 11. Enter Inciarte.
Justin Wilson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
37. Justin
hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Now playing first base, number 7.
Digging in, Jamal Shorty. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Designated hitter, Matt
Wade Davis enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 71.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Calling for it, Hayward, and that's the second out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Andrew
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Designated hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Markakis. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a looper to left. Swanson into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Ball 3. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Should be a good 3-inning battle royale match. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard
And
Dyson.
a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Swinging a looper to left. Goes. Posts under it. He's got it one away. Stepping up now, Ben Gamel. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And this will be fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Cruz
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's in there for a strike. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a snap throw over to third. And he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Goes on the move. He's there, but he drops it. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, decided. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Settling in now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Batting third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Cano, and he is out on the tag. Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Zunino, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. No problem here. One away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Leonis Martin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now it's...
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gerard Dyson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ghost is there and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Gamble. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Contreras is there, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Alex Avila. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Drilled to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Contreras, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Anthony goes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2.
The batter,
digging in,
15,
Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seager.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Seager is there for it. 1 down. Into the box, Addison Russell. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Hernandez readies another 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired. 2 down now.
Number 7.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gamble has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is skied into short left center. Goes, comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Leonis Martin. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Kyle
Here's the first
Schwarber.
pitch to him. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Pitch on its way to Avila. 3 and 2.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Runners off for second. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. And he's safe. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he pops him up back behind second base. Segura is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He popped out in his first trip. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder number 1.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. And now a pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is line to left. Ghost is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed to deep left field, and the wind's going to grab it and take this on to Waveland Avenue. A home run. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And that's
Cano.
high for a ball. Mike Montgomery is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Montgomery.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's singled
10.
in 2 trips to the plate
Yonder
thus far.
Alonso.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Well, for Robbie, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And he misses with it 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the
Leading
home
off
half
for
of
the
inning
Cubs.
number 5.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Outside, 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And he's set down 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit hard up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Shortstop,
Gene Segura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready for another chance. Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is goes. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. In to score the runner from second. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. This is in the air to left. Goes is under it. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line shot to third, and the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
First baseman number 10, Yonder Alonso.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Gene
batter, number
Segura
2.
standing in. 2 for
Shortstop,
3 with a double
Gene
on his line so
Segura.
far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Into the basket, and it's gone. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mike Zunino.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Wilson
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Here's Hernandez now on 0 and 2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Chasing after it is Dyson. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
now batting. Left
Ready
fielder,
for another shot now.
Anthony
goes.
goes.
A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Gamble will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The second baseman,
Here's Ben
number
Zobrist
18.
now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here. Here's Leonis Martin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this
The
point.
right fielder, number 12, Leonis
And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0 and 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2 and 1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 out. At the plate,
Now
Gerard
batting,
Dyson. He comes
center
into this
fielder,
appearance in the midst of a
Gerard
1 for 4
Dyson.
day. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1 and 1. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's
Now
doubled
batting,
and singled in
left
4
fielder,
at-bats in this
Gamble.
contest.
Gamble.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus
Nelson
far on his line.
Cruz.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte going back on it. He makes the catch. Here's Starling Marte. 2 for 3 with a double
Leading
on his
up with a
line
cut.
so far.
Center fielder.
Swinging a soft liner.
Marte.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Here comes the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Segura into shallow left. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside the throw. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shooting for Seattle, number 26, Danny
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fly ball into straightaway left. Goes is under it, 1 down. Here's the third baseman now.
Number 15, third baseman
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Popped up. There to take it is Avila, and there are 2 away. In now, Gene Wade Davis takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 71.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Alex Avila. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
First baseman, Alex Avila.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Grounded to the right. Cano fields it cleanly. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Anthony goes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gamble is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez.